Hi everybody, I'm Brenda Cohen, nurse practitioner and owner of Revive Aesthetics in Ormond Beach. I also have been injecting Dana now for about a year, so I know her face very, very well. And so people have been asking, why doesn't Dana have Spock brows? The ones that go up to there.
For those of you who do not know, these are Spock brows.
So the reason is because I am a master injector and I've been to a lot of classes, and that's really important if you are an injector to keep up with your homework, and that is to learn new techniques and to stay on top of everything that's new and out there. But with Dana, she has got some pretty good facial features here that make her face so attractive on the camera, but she also has some things that you have to watch out for. So one of them here, you can see this line right here on her forehead. So I always try to stay out here near these lines, and I do an M pattern on her face. I do M and M, and I come out here to the side. So it's a M injection on her face. I put 4 units in each one of those, and I'm very slow, because you know that's like a sprinkler. When you're pushing it in, you don't want to push it too hard because it may force the product into another area, which I could drop the eyebrow and cause a brow ptosis, or I can Spock you or something like that if it doesn't, you know, absorb properly. But with Dana, I'm very careful with where I put my marks so that she gets a very even and straight lay of her eyebrows. I also mark Dana's pupil, which she has brown eyes, so when you look in her eyes you can't see it very well, but Dana has a nerve right here in her eyebrow coming out, and if you get the Botox too close to this area, it will make her eyelid shut, like it will be down and she won't be able to open this eye. So you have to be aware of the product that you're using, how much it diffuses, and how big of a circle it goes out into so that you don't absorb into that nerve. She also has to sit up for 4 hours after I inject her, but I mark her eyebrows, and I put a mark here and a mark over there. And then I come in here and I also inject her bunny lines and her procerus muscles so that she doesn't have 11s, and it actually raises her eyebrows up about 4 millimeters after I inject her. I'm very, very careful with Dana's face, so.
So this is so you can guide your Botox person. You can say, you know what, I kind of like how you do it, but I wish it was more like this. And you could play that section of the video to the person. And that might make them think, oh, I better mark this person, or I better inject slowly, or I better really take a look at the face as a whole instead of just, you know, doing the normal places to do it. And that's really why I put that section in this video, to help you guys. And also, if someone's doing something that doesn't look like this and you're trying to get to my result, they're not doing it. So you need to say, hey, listen, I don't want it like that. I want it like this.
You know, anything can happen, even the most skilled injector. Things can happen if the person doesn't keep their head up for 4 hours. You've got to be very good at teaching people while you're doing it. And Dana's a good listener, and she always is writing things down and keeping track of what we do, so she knows. I also inject her outer canthal wrinkles here, or crow's feet, some people call them. I just put a little bit in each one of those, about 6 units on each side, because Dana is got great skin and she doesn't really have very many wrinkles there. So, and another thing that Dana does that I really admire is she lets it wear off. You know, putting Botox in your face before it's time, it can cause muscular atrophy. These muscles are never used. So what happens to them? They waste away. So that can make your face look even older. So Dana waits 4 months before she ever gets any more Botox, sometimes 5. It depends on what she's up to.
Can we do anything here or no?
Yes. Yeah, we can put an
You
injection.
did the lift, remember? You
Yes,
did the
I
lift
did a
last
little,
time. And you didn't make me
lip
look like a duck either.
No, I didn't. I'm cautious. Yes, there's an injection here that can relax this anguli depressed eye.
This part.
Yep, and it'll get grumpy face, grumpy cat gone.
Can I get grumpy cat gone?
Yep, you can get grumpy cat gone.
Thank
for sure.
you.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know what grumpy cat is, this is grumpy cat, and you do not want to look like grumpy cat as you get older, for sure.
Thank you for trusting me with your aesthetic needs.
Only you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I travel very far for Brenda. All right, you guys, we'll be back. Brenda's gotten me good and ready to not feel anything because she knows I'm a baby. What is this cream you put on my face?
It's BLT, it's benzocaine, lidocaine, and tetracaine.
Okay.
It sums it up, it's the best.
So I'm never going to feel it. No, I'm probably going to feel it. I'm super sensitive, but
I do want to show you one more thing.
she helps me make sure I'm okay.
I'm going to show you how I reconstitute my Botox, okay? Because the recommendation, according to the paperwork inside, is 2.5 cc's of normal saline. If you want to make it so that it's got a certain ratio in the syringe, which is what I always use. I stick to the same thing. But I get my stuff ready here, and I show my clients this all the time. I let them watch me make their Botox. How many times do you get to see that from your injector? A lot of them are like, well, that takes too long. I think integrity is something that is very desirable. But I put 2.5 cc's of saline into the bottle, and that's it. And I don't add any benzyl alcohol, no preservatives. I don't do any lidocaine, any bicarb, nothing like that. So I put this all in, and so it's just Botox going into your face. So nothing extra. Okay, and then I've got Dana over here. She's all numbed up. She's numb. And I'm going to draw up this Botox in the syringes while we're standing here after it gets good and diluted. And you can see the little crystals in the bottom of the vial of the Botox. Do you see those? They're not quite dissolved yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I just swirl it. It's dissolving.
I love your little pink shirt.
Thank you. I've been wearing pink all week for breast cancer.
Oh, that's so sweet, Brenda.
I don't have pink hair, but...
I thought you were wearing it for Barbie. See what I know.
No.
She's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm wearing it because of breast cancer. I set my syringes up for Dana and everybody else who comes. I have them sitting in different areas with the amount that I need to inject that area in it. And I use several needles. And the reason is because each time that you stick the needle through the person's skin, it dulls the needle significantly. So I stick mine about 3 or 4 times each, and that's it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't want you to walk around all bruised up on your face.
Do you have to go deep in Botox or not really? Is it or like do you do some on the upper level of the skin and then some deeper in the muscle? Like it depends. Because sometimes I feel like I feel it in my skin but not a muscle, and then sometimes I'm like, ooh, they went deep.
Well, I do mine kind of different a little bit, but I do it the way that I was taught. And then there are some deep injections, and it's like it's the only way to get to that muscle group.
I see.
I have done a couple of cadaver classes so that I could see exactly where those muscles were.
It makes you think twice about putting on your driver's license that you're going to donate a body part, right?
I do want to thank Allergan for providing this Botox for us through my rep.
Thanks,
Heather.
Allergan.
I really thank you so much, Heather, for doing this for us, and we will get busy here. And I'm doing slow injections into Dana's head. The next syringe, and you can see Dana's not even bleeding. I look at her head and I make sure I put it in there evenly. Now I'm going to touch your eye. Okay.
Should I lift?
A little bit deeper. Nope. I'm going in right there to get that procerus. Okay. Yeah, that was a little spicy. Sorry.
Yeah, spicy.
Spicy. Okay, can you squint your nose up for me like a bunny?
It doesn't even work anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, okay. I know, I see you are. On both sides. I always inject away from the eyes. I never go towards the eyes on these injections because, you know, it's, like I said, a sprinkler coming out of the end of the needle, and I don't want anything to go into any of these muscles. It's a measurement here that I'm taking, and it's right here. I'm putting that here where you get these like smoker's lines.
Oh God.
It relaxes them.
What a visual.
You don't have any.
Ugh.
But, I mean, I've injected them so they will lay down. You know?
They're
'cause you don't
grandma
smoke.
grandma lips.
24, 26, 28 down there.
And so what is that in a vial normally?
100 in a vial. But you didn't quite get a whole vial in your face. You've got 64, 74, 84, 86, 88, 90. You know, it takes at least a week for it to kick in, but your lip, I think because of the injection, it just looks a little bit bigger.
No, but look at it already looks better.
Yeah.
Yay! So here I am after 4 days of my Botox. Here's my lips after 4 days following the Botox on my face. And as you can see, more of my upper lip is showing. It's even. I don't have the ducky mouth, and also the little wrinkles around the top lip are going away. So here's an after of me with makeup. You see me on the left there in this live with Kim D. And then I'm going to show you with a no makeup HD next. Well, here's the final results in HD no makeup, 10 days after the injections. I think it looks great, very even. My forehead has a little movement. I used to have a giant line across my forehead when I turned, I think it was like 38. And I started doing Botox, and now that line is completely gone. And as you can see, I have no wrinkles on my forehead. And she did a great job. I still have expression, but not so much expression that it looks old. And this, look at this. Now, a lot of women use filler here, and that's great, you know, once in a long while. But if you keep doing it, your face starts to look like weird. I mean, just weird. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm talking about. So Botox is a great way to supplement, you know, let's say you do filler every 5 or 6 years, you know, get the Botox in between and use it to keep this nice and smooth. My lips look good. I have a little bit of lines, but you know, that's important to have some expression. You know, my lip is a nice level up. I know Brenda wanted to do more on my lip, but I told her, let's wait. Now, next video I'm doing is the neck. That should be very popular. Anyone hitting 50 plus, the neck shows your age. It's a giveaway. Your face looks great, and then you get to the neck and you're like, uh-oh, she's 80. I don't know why. But turns out Botox is a great fix for the neck. Now, I've never done it before. I'm really excited. I haven't really needed it till this last year. Something about like 48, 49, 50, you start to need it. And, you know, probably a lot, but a little touch up, especially down the lower part. So the next video I'm going to do is going to show you how we do the neck, before and afters. You can decide if you want to do it for yourself. It's an inexpensive way of keeping your neck from getting very wrinkly looking as you age. It's a great preventative measure, right? Because Botox can be preventative to deep wrinkling. And that's really it. So I'll see you. Have a nice rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I noticed that they didn't get as many views as my gossip ones, unfortunately, but I hope you do enjoy them when I do them from time to time. All right, big kiss.